hear that.
Kill confirmed.
Why did you land from there? got you. All the damn stuff. Well, I'm trying to go fuck up these niggas, man. Hate the fuck out of you. I'm on bullshit. Boy.
Get more from your tax pro and spend less. Switch to a TurboTax expert and we'll beat the price you paid your tax pro last season.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today we'll be talking about the effects of losing adrenaline bars on defense, specifically on steals. I'm not too sure if you guys want a perimeter defense or a shooting version of this. Maybe if this video here can get enough likes, or maybe if I get a lot of requests, steals pro. Of course, we all know that losing a bar means you will lose something, but we don't really have any idea how much we're losing, and we don't know as well the difference between losing one bar compared to two bars. Who knows, maybe everything is just -1. So in this video here, we'll find everything out. So now let's get right into it. So now for the test, I'll be using my animation threshold method. So basically, on a 75 steel rating, with full bar, you will do this exact animation. Then the moment you drop it to 74, it's going to be like this. The thing about it though is even at 75, if you lose an adrenaline bar, and now you will drop some steel ratings, and do what 74 rating does. So now it's proven that it will drop your steel rating. Now for the fun part, let's find out how much points will be taken away. I adjusted the steel ratings and do a lot of trial and errors, and I found out that if you drop one bar, that 75 rating threshold will be now 81 instead. It's like instead of 74 and 75 as the threshold, now it's going to be 80 and 81. It moved by 6 points, which means losing a bar is like taking away 6 points of steals. And for 2 bars, I did some trial and error as well. Instead of 74 and 75, now it's going to be 87 and 88. It means losing 2 bars is like taking away 13 points of steals. And if you lose all your 3 bars, in here I tried to make high steal rating to 99 and still can't do it. So it means that adding 25 points on steals was not enough to outweigh losing 3 bars. So that's how heavy the penalty is. And to give you a chart form of all the point reductions, here you go. So the points you're losing keeps building up as you lose more bars. 1 bar you lose 6 points, 2 bars you lose 13, and 3 bars you lose more than 25. And you gotta keep in mind, in reality, this curve here will be steeper. It just happened that I reached 99 already on the test, that's why I can't test it further. But this information here is enough already to show you that the reduction keeps building up. So the main takeaway here is, as much as possible, try to save your bars and don't be too reckless with your steals, because losing a bar has a huge penalty, especially if you lose all of them. So again, I'm not sure if how much interest can this topic get. If it gets enough likes or thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today we'll be talking about if this settings here can fix your rhythm shooting delay. So let's get right into it. So basically, on my last video, I concluded that the reason why you're having a delay on your rhythm shooting is that you need to reach the bottom part of your right stick socket first, and your stick needs to stay there for some milliseconds before it can tell the game that you want to initiate rhythm shooting. That is not happening on bottoms because the moment you press the shoot button, straight away it will initiate rhythm. All these make sense because as you move your right stick down, the game doesn't even know yet if you want to do a step back or initiate rhythm shooting. So it's not a latency problem or whatever, it's basically just a mapping problem. They map two functions on one control. So because of that, I received some comments asking, what if they change their pro stick functions from default, which involve dribble moves and shots, to shot only? Will it eliminate the delay? Let's find out. This one here makes sense, to be honest, because if you take away dribbling, maybe the moment you move your right stick down, since we only have one function left mapped on the right stick control, maybe it will straight away initiate rhythm shooting. No need to wait. This will be handy if you don't dribble that much, especially if you're a stretch build. So basically how it works is, if you're on default, if you flick right stick down quickly, that'll be a step back.
If you're looking for a Medicare supplement insurance plan that's smart now
I'm 65.
and really smart later,
I'm 70-ish.
consider an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. With this type of plan, you'll know upfront about how much your care costs, which makes planning your financial future easier. So call United Healthcare today to learn more about the only plans of their.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today we'll be talking about low, normal, and high risk shooting profile. I received lots of comments about this, So if you have any other requests, like if you want me to do layup profiles as well, or maybe you want me to do real percentage profiles on jump shots, please let me know in the comment section down below. With this one, try to watch the video fully. Try not to just, jump to the stat part because I'll be saying things throughout the video that if you miss one, you might lose the whole context of the topic and leave the video misinformed. It's not going to be that long anyway, so let's get right into it. So basically, what I'll be doing is I will simulate all skill levels and let's see what's the best shooting profile for each one. And now for the test, to simulate all skill levels, I'll be using different timings. There will be a batch that I'll target the shot inputs close to the green window like this, so it's like we're simulating the really good shooters, and there will be like this for average players, and so forth. Now, on these tests, we need a bit of RNG, and to achieve that, we need to test in my court, so there's a bit of delay compared to the offline modes. I can't test outside my court because latency out there is too much, and it's not controlled RNG. And now for the next one, to have more controlled RNG, I'll be using my motor controller. This one here is not laser accurate. If I target here, it doesn't mean that it'll be always there 100%. It could be spread out like this, so it's perfect to simulate a real person. And by the way, for those of you who are wondering if I can use this in-game, not really. This one here is not powerful enough. I even need to gather the ball first and wait for like, 2 seconds before taking the shot just to make it effective. So it's not going to work in a real game. And here you can see if I shoot straight away after the catch, it's not going to work. I have to wait for like a couple of seconds. This one here is for offline testing only. And you can't buy this anywhere because I made it myself. I built it from the ground up, including the program. This one here is all homemade. And by the way, these types of tests takes a lot of time. For the whole test, I think I was smashing that green button for more than half a day. So it would be really awesome if you guys can show love by liking the video and of course subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones. So now for the results, here's the chart 1 out of 2. These ones here are the profiles, and these ones here represent some skill levels. The higher the value, the closer to the center of the green window, and everything is in reference with your high-risk mate percentage. And now, here's how to read this chart. If your current mate percentage is about, it means that if you took those exactly the same shots but with normal and low risk, your make percentage will drop. Now, try not to take these numbers too seriously. Of course, it might fluctuate for a bit depending on a lot of things. The only point I want you guys to take away from this is that if you're this good at high risk profile, like 80%, you better stay at that profile because if you change to normal or low, your make percentage will drop. And those numbers there will give an idea how much will be the gap. And to give you more perspective on this one, here's how your overall make window expands, but the chances of your shot to go in when you land on become less. And here, the darker the window, the less the chance. So basically, it was 80% at high risk, right? So inputs could be somewhere here, closer to the window. I'm not entirely sure if there's a 100% green window this year, but safe to say that these ones here have almost 100% chance of making the shot. And these ones here won't make it. Now, if you do those exactly the same shot inputs, but on normal, since some of them will land now on the darker window, now some of them might miss. So the point here is if you're skilled enough to make 80% on high risk, might as well keep it on high risk. In here, if you shoot 56 on high risk, it's a close call, but you will shoot better at high risk. Then if you shoot 50% at high risk, it's a close call again, but this time it is much better to switch to normal risk. Then if you shoot 30% on high risk, it's a close call again, but based on my test, it is still much better to choose normal risk than low risk. Then if you shoot 20% on high risk, obviously low risk is much better. And to show you how this happened, here you go. So if you shoot around 20% at high risk, probably your inputs are like this. A huge chunk of inputs will be 100% miss. But if you switch to low risk, yeah, you sacrifice this part here because they are most likely be greens on high risk. But now you give this larger part of your inputs a chance to be whites. So that's why you make more on low risk on this case. So now for the verdict, then what's the best shooting profile for you? So if you shoot around 55 and above using high risk, then based on my test, keep it at high risk. Then if you shoot around 31 to 55 using high risk, then much better to switch to normal risk. Then if you shoot below 30%, what is going on guys?